Welcome back to week 2. Congratulations, you made it. Day 1, week 2. Remember to do your tips every single day. Here starts the workout. The first thing we're gonna do, again, you can add any external load you need, whether that be a bag, whether that be a book, a dumbbell, anything. We're gonna do step downs. So go ahead and step up on the box with both feet. What we're gonna do now is eccentrically or negatively going down, we're gonna build resiliency or strength. So she's gonna take one leg off the box and she's gonna reach down nice and slow. Now this is on a step, this is on books, as slow as you can. Your hands can be on a chair, and then once your foot touches, you're pushing up. Slow as you can, going down as slow as you can, focusing on the range of motion in the foot and the ankle, and going back up. Pushing through the glute, nice, smooth, and slow. Now again, the higher up the box is, the harder it gets. So if you need a higher box or a higher step, step on the second one, step on the third one. Get a higher box. Nice and smooth. Rest. Now, what we're going to superset that with, I call them penguins. We're going to lay straight on the line. Penguins waddle. Penguins go side to side. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to reach this hand to this knee as far as I can on the ground, reach it all the way down, and then switch. So all you're doing is keeping those arms straight. I just hit her in the head. You're keeping your arms straight and you're reaching down to each side. You're rotating, you're relaxing that head and back, and you're reaching down to that knee. We're working the lateral parts of our body in rotation, that lower back and the hip, okay? Go ahead and rest. That's superset number 1. Now, the next thing we have is we're gonna do what's called a curl to squat. Curl to squat. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go up and then I'm gonna do my squat. So we're gonna try to combine 2 exercises into 1. So now this could be with a duffel bag, could be with anything again with weight, could be grocery bags. We're gonna go ahead and curl up. Now again, there can be a chair behind you, there can be a bench behind you, a bed, anything depending on your height, and we're gonna squat down. Up, we're gonna go down now. Curl up, squat down, push the feet away from me, force through the ground, driving through those heels. Go up, 1 more rep, go down, push through the heels. Now you'll notice, turn sideways, you'll notice the posture of her body. Now the posture is really, really important to me and my clients here. We believe in pain-free lifting. If I look up at the sky, so if she looks up right now, what you're gonna see is an arch in her lower back. So if you hear people to tell you look up when you squat, run from that trainer. What we're gonna do is we're gonna tuck that chin. We're gonna try to create one line from the back of the head to the tailbone, is what I call a power line. So go down, it's one straight line here, pushing through the body. That lower back isn't as stressed. You're superset with this. Great curls. You're superset with this. We're gonna lay down. We're gonna do flutter kicks. So again, anytime we do any core, I want you to pay attention. Is your back arched? Can you slide your hand under your back? If you can, I want you to push your belly button into the ground and ground your lower back to loosen those erectors up. All flutter kicks are, we're gonna lock those quads out. We're gonna go up and we're gonna go down. Point those toes. The higher you go, and what I urge you guys to do, the higher you go, keep going up, you're gonna work what's called the psoas muscle. If you take anything from this, I want you to actually look up what a psoas is. It's the only part of your body that connects your spine to your lower body. It's a ligament that attaches in your spine, runs all the way down and into your pelvis region. If you have a tight psoas, everything else in movement is gonna be very, very painful. So the higher you go up, once you drive your leg up, you're actually gonna get into your psoas and out of your core. It's all the way under your abs. You'll feel a very big difference in your range of motion. Now, getting to the next superset. There's no superset, it's only 1 exercise actually. This will be the hardest thing you've done thus far. You're gonna challenge yourself, then we're gonna end the workout. After this, we're gonna go split squat. We're gonna have some good exercises after this to finish the workout and end it, but right now, you have to get your mind right. This will be the hardest thing that you've done thus far. We're gonna go 2 minutes straight, but we're creating tension between our legs. So we're pulling the ground up and trying to rip that ground up in between, but we are going for 2 minutes total, okay? You're gonna set your timer. Now, what you're building, what I talked about, is building stress and resiliency. You're actually training to fight, flight or fight, or rest and digest. Your body's gonna start to panic. It's going to start to throw you off. It's going to tell you to quit. What I want you to do is focus on your breath and count to 10 again. When you feel like you're going to quit, relax, breathe, count to 10 in your head. What that is going to do is we're going to build the ability to reduce stress within the body when things are not going well, and you can actually calm yourself down. Rest. 2 minutes each leg. So even if you go 30 seconds on, press pause on the timer, rest, come back to it, press start again. Make sure you get 2 minutes total on each leg will equal about 4 minutes. Take about 7 to 8 minutes total for that. Now, what we're going to do, the next superset, okay? We're going to lay down on the ground. You should be a pro at these by now. We're going to do 90 cross crawls. We're going to lay on our stomach. We're going to do 90. So we're going up and down, 90 reps. Now again, you could go 10 reps, take a break, 20 reps, take a break, 30 reps, take a break. I urge you, you owe it to yourself to go 90 reps in a row. All the way up, all the way down, 90 reps. Now if you do have to take a break, we're going to superset oblique pull. So go ahead and stand up, my love. What we're going to do, if you don't have to take a rest, you'll do these right after, okay? So she'll go ahead and turn around. You're going to grab your duffel bag in one hand. You're going to put one hand over your head. And what you're going to do is we're going to work on this lumbar spine right here, this lower back. So I'm going to stretch right here. You're going to see her body load. One side lengthen, one side contracts. I want this elbow to stay open, and I want to pull down right here. Breathe out and pull down. Let this take you, stretch here. Now pull on this side and get this stretched as well. These are called oblique pulls. All the way over. It's great for your spine, it's great for your hips. Okay, our next thing is we have glute bridges. We're going to go ahead and go down, lay on our side, lay on our back, sideways, right there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add something different. We're going to do 10 reps and then a 10-second hold, 3 times through. So you're going to go up, you're going to do 10 reps. So say she's on rep 8, on rep 9, driving through the heels, pulling the toes. On rep 10, she's going to tuck that tailbone, reinitiate that contraction, and squeeze as hard as you can and hold that for 10 seconds, okay? 10 reps, 10-second hold, 3 times through. Now, in between, we're going to step up as a superset. Right after your glute bridges, we're going to go right to hip extensions, which you should also start to be really good at. We're going to lift one leg up, 90 degrees, kick the leg out, pull the leg in. We're going to kick out, pull the leg in. We're going to do 40 reps in between each leg. These workouts are going to start to get much more challenging, and that's okay. That's what the goal is. 40 reps each leg. All right, our last superset before we go to our extra credit, which will start to become daily. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and get down to a push-up. The first time we're going to do a push-up, so face forward if you can. Now I want you to notice her arm positioning. What you don't see her do is if I have my wide hands out, I'm putting too much stress on the deltoid, okay? Your shoulder. Your chest runs into your shoulder. I can stress this ligament, this rotator cuff, this entire region of muscles out a lot. So I'm going to start on the ground with my chest down, and I'm going to put my thumbs, this is my starting position, right about my breast or my chest or my nipple height. Now again, I'm going to spread my fingers out. I'm going to push up. Again, I'm on my knees. If you can do regular push-ups, as long as you can do it right, I want you to do these. We're going to go down. The elbows are at a 45-degree angle, not a 90, and then I'm going to push the ground away from me. Good. We're going to do 10 reps, and we're going to rest. If you can do 20, do 20. Now, in between, go ahead and stand up. We're going to do an elevated duffel bag or grocery bag or dumbbell row, whatever you have. So by simply standing on something, we can make something harder. We're going to stand on the bench or the stool or the step or books. Go ahead and turn sideways. Now, by doing a row, she can grab higher on the bag or the dumbbell or anything that you're lifting, and she can get more length in her back. So what she's going to do is she's going to draw her butt back. She's going to get the bag all the way down, and she's going to pull it straight up to her back, all the way up. 10 reps. All the way down, all the way up. Again, you're going to go through this 3 times. I'm rounding the back, contracting the back. Rounding the back, contracting the back. All right? Go ahead. So what we're going to do, you've just completed day 1 of week 2 Your extra credit for the day is 15 minutes of uphill walking or 15 minutes of consistent stair steps. You don't have to go to the gym. You don't have to leave the comfort of your own home. Unless you're in an apartment, then find a stairwell. So you're going to set your timer for 15 minutes. You're going to go up and you're going to go down for 15 minutes straight. If you can, and you find a nice hill and a nice grade, 45 degrees and under, I want you to walk that hill as high as you can for 15 minutes, walk back down, walk back up, walk back down. Welcome to day one.